After the concert, we interviewed Nawang and asked him first to tell us more about the musical pieces he just played.
First, about the music and the instruments that you played in the concert here at the hospital this afternoon.
One of the first song was Tibetan flute, and then the second piece I played, that is called Music as Medicine, and it's the prayer of healing Buddha. So I felt it's very appropriate to play that song in the hospital, because that's what it is here, you know, try to heal people's different sickness. So the last song I played, that is a flute from Native America, where I live now. So they have this beautiful sound of Native American flute. And so those were the three instruments I played.
The first one was also your dedication to His Majesty the King here in Thailand.
Yes, of course. I feel, as a very few Tibetans here, that I've been honored to be at the same time. It happens to be His King Majesty's 60th coronation, so I felt it's very appropriate to dedicate one song for his long life. And also I've been wearing this ribbon, so as a Tibetan from my side, to honor the king.
Your music sounds like you're playing with the wind in the mountains. Is that what it feels like to you?
It's part of it. It's part of it. And the flute has naturally such a strong element of wind. And also the way how I play is something also captures the feeling of the Himalayan mountains. So that's what kind of inspires me, as well as also I find a lot of audience, they also feel that way when they listen to my music.
Do you miss your home country of Tibet? Does that take you back to Tibet when you play these songs?
Yes, at least through music I can go back to Tibet, although in real life I can't go there. I don't feel safe in Tibet because of the situation in Tibet is very sad. But with my music at least I can feel Tibet.
Is that one of your missions or meaning of your life? Is it to promote freedom and love and compassion? You talked about a lot, but for people to respect and love each other and love Tibet as well?
Yes. I call it something cause I'm born with. When I was born, Tibet was invaded by China and became occupied last almost 50 years, and more than 1 million people died, and so much tragedy went on, and I can't help but not to work. I have to work for the freedom of Tibetan people, but at the same time I always make it very clear that I don't hate the Chinese. Chinese are same as Tibetan people. They are beautiful people. They are hardworking, very creative human beings. So it's not about Tibetan and Chinese, but what happened in Tibet because of communist government. That is something we stand up, and we are fighting for the Tibetans' freedom, their birthright to be free. So that's naturally something I'm born with it. But my other cause is something universal that I feel because of Tibet's spiritual tradition has a very rich tools how to enhance love and compassion. So therefore I feel to share to the world a little bit of that essence of Tibetan culture, non-violence and compassion. I think it will be very useful for individuals' life, for bringing peace in the world, harmony in the region. Everything boils down to having more compassion. Actually, if we truly want more peace and security in this world, essentially the transformation has to take in the human heart. That's where change needs to take place. Instead of becoming greedy and self-centered human being, we need to become more compassionate, more loving. If we can become like that in the business community or in the political community, the world will be very different. So even fewer human beings, if we can transform like that, it will make a big difference. Although, you see, Mahatma Gandhi was one man who was compassionate, so he made a big change. Mother Teresa was one person. Because of her compassion, she made a big change in the world. Dalai Lama is one person, but transforming around the world through his message of love and compassion. So I think it's very important. Even we cannot change the world overnight. Even in Buddha's time it didn't happen. Christ's time didn't happen. It's not going to happen just like that. But every bit counts.